Let's talk about certifications in tech. When you start working in tech, you'll realize that there's a ton of certifications out there, and some of them are very valuable and some of them are not. And when I'm referring to value, I mean you putting this on your resume, companies finding value in your certification, and then hiring you and maybe even giving you a boost in your salary because you're certified with that. So we're going to look at an example of a very valuable certification versus a certification that is not as valuable. Okay, so I'm on Coursera.org right now. They have a lot of really great courses on a lot of different topics, and a lot of these courses have professional certificates. These are completion certificates that show that you've completed this coursework and that you most likely know this knowledge. These completion certifications are really good for personal development and showing that you completed this. Showing this type of certification to an employer wouldn't hurt, but most likely they will care more about what you did with the knowledge that you learned and how you applied it. Did you build projects with it? What do you actually know? They're going to go in depth and ask you questions about what you learned. All right, let's look at another example. Okay, so here we have the AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate Certification. This is a cloud certification. There are also very similar cloud certifications for Azure as well, not just AWS. This type of certification requires you to study all the material and then take a proctored exam to actually get the certificate. This type of certification gives you more value for your employer, and this is if the employer uses the technology that you learned and have a certification in, aka AWS or Azure. One really important thing to note here though is if you're trying to get the certification with zero experience, it will hold less value than somebody that's been in the industry for a couple years and has used AWS and takes a certification and has that on their resume. At this moment, cloud certifications do hold quite a lot of value. Also, if you're getting into cybersecurity, a lot of times certifications hold a lot of value in that field as well. There's the Security Plus, the CISSP, there's other examples of other certifications in cybersecurity that can definitely move you forward in your career. So if you're looking to get a certification, my biggest advice to you would be to go online and do your research and see how popular the certification is, how many employers are specifically looking for that type of certification. Completion certifications are great until you pay $200 for a certificate to show that you completed something and the employer saying, well, what did you learn from it? So you guys get the point.